So what can I say to you? But I'm off that, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby, what is this for this girl? What is love? Love, what is love? You believe in it for two.
Yo, what it do, man? This is your boy, North End Floyd, man. This is Hope in the Morning Show, man. It is good to be back. Uh, as y'all know, I took last week off. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no Hope in the Morning Show last week. But we back again, man. We are fresh. We are ready to go. And we trying to have a good weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there, man, that survived the weekend, man. The week itself, though. If you had a troublesome week, this is the weekend where you could just chill out, man. Just vibe, man. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go grocery shopping, go cook something in the backyard, just zone out, man. Just do something relaxing, do something peaceful, man. Forgive me, I did start late. How late did I start? I think it was like 2 minutes, but I forgot I had my tea going and I was ready to start the show. I said, damn, I forgot my tea in the room. So I had to go run and get my tea, came back, and we good to go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. She brought me a mug. A tea mug or a coffee mug, but man, they don't keep the tea warm. So, I revert back to the old school. But yes, man, Hope in the Morning Show. Hope y'all had a good week. Definitely had a good week. If you missed the show, it was a dope show. It was a cool show. It was a dope vibe, man. I had Bobby Petrie in the building. And doing that show with Bobby made me realize how popular or how well respected she is, dog. It was a lot of people in the comments that was just showing her love. That was just, you know what I'm saying? That she has inspired. And that was kind of dope, man, having somebody on the show that's inspiring a lot of people out there. So shout out to Bobby, man. If y'all missed the show last night, it's pinned up on my Facebook page and it's on YouTube. And if you're driving right now, if you're doing anything, you can listen to it on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever they got going. So that was a dope show. Good morning, Mom. That was a dope show. It was good to be back, man. I don't really like taking no weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to take no breaks and stuff, especially doing this or whatever. I feel like I haven't really deserved the right to take a break. Unfortunately, like, my guest had canceled, something came up. So I'm not gonna say it was laziness on my part, but I tried to get replacements, but the replacements I got, I just end up filling them with dates. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I got this Friday, or I have June 26th. And it was like, oh, let me get you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to fill the slot, and then I wasn't really aggressive trying to fill the slot. So, when it got to like Wednesday or Thursday, then I'm not even gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? As far as prepping, as far as getting questions, as far as all that kind of stuff that goes into making a show. After Wednesday, I was like, I'm just gonna just chill out or whatever. So, but yeah, man, like I said, it was good to have Bobby on. If y'all missed it, it was a dope show. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the best in the game. She's constantly booked and busy, like she said. If you book her, you might. She say it's looking like August. It's looking like August to get booked, man. That tea is special right there. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Billy, man, with the tea. That tea is incredible. It's the energy tea. So I might get a little hype later on during this show or whatever. We have two people that's tapping in on the show today. We got two people. We got the homegirl, Miss Butta. She's an artist. She's from Louisiana, but she's out here in Beaumont. And she performs her ass off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bobby be dancing. I mean, not Bobby, but Miss Butta. She's dancing. She's rapping. I think she's singing too. She does it all. So Miss Butta, she definitely gonna be tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to her. And I'm gonna talk. I got a proposition I wanna. It's something I wanna ask her something about. So we're gonna talk about that too. And I got the homie David Punchy, my boy Punchy, David Martin. He tapping in too. He coming in early. He is doing some incredible things in the community as far as kids and everything. He been on the show before. So my boy David Martin, he tapping in a few minutes, and then I got Miss Butta, she coming in a little bit later. So man, this is Hope in the Morning show. Shout outs to everybody that's gonna have, what I'm saying, that's doing their thing out there. If you want to call, if you got something on your chest, if it's something you want to say, it's something, if you got something planned this week or next week, or if you have an event, man, you can always dial 832-380-4095. You could call in, you could do your thing or whatever. If not, what I'm saying, it's good. I understand it's 9 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? This is for the real hustlers. This is for the real grinders. This is for the people that have a brand that's really doing something. If you really have a brand out there, if you're really passionate about what you do, you are up right now. You are up doing something pertaining to your brand, or you're just doing something. I know I wake up like 2, 3 in the morning. I'd be like, I probably might jot down some questions. I probably might shoot somebody an email. I'm doing something like, this is not no just jump on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn Live every Friday and every Saturday and just freestyle. No, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of commitment put into this. You know what I'm saying? Good morning to everybody out there. Shout out to my boy Afrodine. T Roy, what's good, man? T Roy, I've been seeing you on that other show. Shout out to that other show. I've been seeing you on that show constantly, bro. What's up over here? What's up over here? Tap in over here, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I see you over there doing your thing, man. Let me know. Let let me know. Let me know if they say you can't come over here. If you got a contract and you can't come over there, I understand that. I respect that. I think you got a contract saying you can't go on other shows over there, though. Bonus dias. Bonus dias, senorita. Caliente cara. Yo, we back. Hope in the morning. Like I said, I got 2 guests coming in. I got my boy David Martin. Nah, you ain't waiting on me, dog. You ain't never waiting on. No, you not waiting on me. No, you told me. I forgot what you said. I forgot what you told me. But I got David Martin. He finna be popping in a few minutes, and I got Miss Butta. Miss Butta, baby. She finna come on, and she gonna say what she got going on too. Yo, morning to everybody out there, bro. This Hope in the Morning show, man, for real though. Anyway, man, let me shout out. Let me start off by saying congratulations to my mom out there. Congratulations to my mother out there. She is retiring. She had like a retirement thing Wednesday. But I think her last day is next week, this coming week. But shout out to my mom for the retirement and the commitment out there. You know what I'm saying? To see your parents grow old is a blessing. And to see your parents retire is a blessing too. God damn, my dog out there barking at somebody. Um, but that was like, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. Hold on, let me get somebody to get him. But as a kid, watching your parents retire and grow old, dog, that's a blessing though, for real. Like that's a blessing in disguise, man. A lot of people, unfortunately, they don't get to see that. So seeing my mom, and I'm gonna steal her award too. She got some retirement plaque or something. I'm definitely stealing that, and then we'll put it in the studio. So guests go come in here, they're gonna be seeing like a retirement. It's gonna say Tony Hope retirement. Oh, they're gonna be like, what is that in here? Who's Tony Hope? Anyway. So I'm gonna steal her plaque probably today or tomorrow. But man, shout out to my mom for you know what I'm saying, for retiring, man. I don't know what she go do. I don't know what she go do. I know what she could do now. Definitely watching my daughter, you know what I'm saying? It's when we go out. So she can't play that little excuse like I gotta work in the board. I gotta nah for sure. But like I say, shout out to my mom for for retiring, you know what I'm saying, at BISD, 31 years in the game. I appreciate you, mom. So shout out to you. Also, I want to congratulate my homie Mary. I don't know how to say Mary's last name. It's Ekene Aniki. I messed that up, but shout out to the homie for graduating too, for getting her master's. This is her second master's, dog. You know how dedicated you have to get your second master's. So shout out to Mary. She graduated last year. She got her degree. She's doing big things. I'm always a proponent for higher education. When it comes to higher education, I'm always for that. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's get to it. I think my boy David stepped on the scene, man. Look like he driving or something. What's good, bro?
Man, what's going on? My man,
My
my
brother,
main
what's
man with the
good?
best
It's
podcast in the
good.
world. What's happening?
Talk
What's
to
happening?
him, man. What's good with you, bro?
Man, I'm blessed, brother. You know what I
Bro,
mean? See another day, you know?
bro, you be working hard, dog. Like every
Man,
day I see you, man. Consistent, dog.
man.
When one consistent person see another consistent person, bro, you can't do nothing but salute, bro. I see you, I be like,
Uh,
I gotta work harder, boy. That boy David
uh,
is nothing but inspiration over here, man.
man, that's the goal, man. You know, we got to get to the youth. You know, that's a conversation that me and you had off camera, on camera. And that's just the goal, bro. So it's like I got another opportunity in life. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like, cause a lot of the choices that I made, I don't even supposed to be here. So it's like, man, I got this opportunity. I got to make the most of it. And the only way I feel like I'm gonna make the most of my life if I impact somebody else's life for change.
Yeah, no doubt. What you got going on? I've been seeing you like you got another book you been doing or
Yeah, it's kind of funny. 'Cause I don't know if I really announced that I got like another book in the making, but you know what I'm saying. I believe you got some insight of
nah.
what got I got cooking.
Uh,
Uh, but I do got another book, man. Like right now, I'm in the process of writing it. It's titled "Seed of Greatness."
mm-hmm,
And it's like for me, that's the keynote talk that I've been going and speaking to the schools, to the students, because I gotta let them know that hey, y'all already got a seed of greatness on the inside of you. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
But if you don't give a seed the proper sunlight, you know, if you don't put it in the proper ground, and if you don't give it some water, that boy ain't gonna grow, man. The seed not gonna grow. And but I'm still talking about like the sunlight. That's the people that you got in your life,
mm-hmm.
and then the places you go. That's the ground. That's your soil. That you know that's protecting your seed. And how you water your seed is what you're thinking. So I'm breaking that down in the book, man. And because I believe, you know, my PPT formula, people, places, and thinking, it
Mm-hmm.
changed my life, bro. So I feel like that formula could change anybody's life. Because, you know what I'm saying, Floyd, to go to the next level, you got to get around different people.
Facts though. Real
You know what
talk
I mean?
though. Yeah, yeah.
You got to go to different places. You can't go to the same places. And
Mm-hmm.
then most definitely, you better change your mindset or you'll go back to the same thing that made you sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes, man, you just know that you can't go back, man. Like you said, you got to get around different people. You got to get around positive people, people that have like a different mindset. And
Right.
and I had to. It took me a minute to adjust to that. But also, I
Yeah.
want to be thankful that I had a couple friends that was persistent to helping me change my mindset and making sure that I wouldn't go back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say
Right.
it was all me. I had a few friends that was persistent to saying like, dude, like, what I'm saying, if this what you want, what I'm saying, I can help you or I can bring you, I could do this for you or whatever. And it got to the point to being a man, like, nah, dog, I got this. And they would
Yeah.
just make sure. So man, like you said, man, it's
It
mindset.
make
And you gotta
yeah,
be around different people for sure.
I swear, man. Because look, and like I tell the kids, it's like I didn't throw away all my friends. You know what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying? Because like my real friends, they supported the change. Like my brothers, my day ones, they supported the change. They was
Mhm.
happy. They like because they call me Punch. Like Punch, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? They saw how far left I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, and for the people that didn't congratulate me, the people that stopped calling me, the people that stopped picking up the phone when I called, man, that just let me know who they was in my life. And I'm cool with that. I'm not mad at them. If them people
Nah, you
call me
need that.
today, I'm gonna pick up the phone and I'm gonna pray with them. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, sometimes you need that. You need them people to fall off. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
please fall off.
Yeah,
You know
please
what I'm
fall
saying?
off. Yo,
Please.
yeah. Yo,
Cause
how is it speaking to the kids though?
man, the kids, man, to be honest. So for the last 6 weeks, I had the privilege of speaking to the kids at Memorial High School, the ninth graders and the 10th graders that's in the Gear Up program. So they had this Gear Up program that, man, it's just awesome. Like, you know, they followed the kids, I'm gonna think from middle school all the way to their first year in college and give them resources and I know the summertime they be bringing them to different colleges to go look at and things like that. So the kids, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was nervous at first Cause sometimes kids gonna be kids. I remember how I was in the ninth grade, but
Mm-hmm.
man, they was bright. They was answering the questions, like telling me they dreams and aspirations, and to be honest, man, ain't no kid. Now don't get me wrong. Now they gonna have a little, at least one or two that's gonna be too cool for school and
Uh-huh.
can't, don't want to say nothing and don't
Yeah.
want to participate.
Yeah.
But like overall, man, those kids was awesome, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then let me tell you the lie part about it. Some of them, they look just like they mama and daddy. So I'm calling them out. Like, hey,
Yeah.
boy, your daddy name Willie? And he
Yeah.
like, yeah. I'm like, boy, I know your
Yeah.
dad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
even for the parents, like when they found out that I was speaking to their kids, like, you know what I'm saying? They, hey man, thank you, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know you gonna say something that's gonna hit my son. You feel me? So
Yep.
now it was good, man. Them kids, man, they keep me excited. They keep me young, man. Got to be on your game though when you with them
Oh,
kids, because
nah,
they'll try you.
yeah. So when people how can people reach out to have you speak to the kids? Because a lot of
Yeah,
things been going down in Port Arthur and Beaumont as far as saying teens and
right.
fighting and violence and stuff like that. And people always say, man, y'all, we need people to talk to the kids. Where you are one of the people that are always talking to kids.
Man,
So
I'm
how can
locked
somebody
in.
yeah, how can somebody reach out to you and have you talk to the kids?
So like if someone want to get in touch with me, always my email, David Martin
Mm-hmm.
7258 at Gmail. Because I'm a vendor for PAISD. I'm a vendor for Beaumont Independent School District. I'm also a vendor for Region 5, like the whole like area like of Region 5. So I could go into any school, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I could provide resources, workshops, my books, all that type of stuff, so email, of course, but I'm old school. So I be on Facebook still, you know what I'm saying? Where they could always hit me on the inbox and we could have a conversation, exchange phone numbers. And because I'm an open book, so really that be like the main way how people been booking me. And then a lot of it just been word of mouth, man. Like people like yourself might
Mm-hmm.
share something or put me on your platform, and then someone hear about me, and then they reach out to me, man. I be telling people, holler at me. Like if I'm free, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, look, my homegirl Desiree
Uh,
posted the email, man. And
Thank you,
Desiree, that's
Desiree.
the homie. Like I was talking to Bobby Petrie last night, and she had a
Yeah,
friend, Tweety, and I would ask her like, so what's your how much you start at or whatever. She didn't know where Tweety would have the price boom in the comments, and I was like, so what's the link to to book? And Tweety,
yeah,
her friend, would have the link in it. I was like, dang, you need friends like that. So that
right.
friend like that to me is Desiree. Shout out to you, Desiree. That's the homie right there for sure.
See what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about, though. And this is how we gonna make it work. Like we all gotta work together. Cause I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
say my email, but everybody like, what he said, what he said. But then somebody
Uh-huh.
already thinking Desiree already on it. So
She
look, I'm gonna
already
put it in the chat.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure, for sure. You
you
know
know what I'm
what? Let
saying?
me tell you this about Desiree too. I remember when I first. She probably don't remember this, but I remember when I first started talking about podcasting. This was way like in 2019, 2018, and she told me how to start it. Like it was an app or something or whatever to go to. She's like, go
Yeah,
to this app. You know what I'm saying? You can record on there, do all that. I went to the app and that's how I started off. I started off really with just like a little small little iPad and
yeah.
and me and two other people, Brandon Jackson and Yo Yo, and we put it
Mhm.
right between us, and whoever talked, we'll push the little iPad closer so you can hear it or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, she the one who kind of what I'm saying got me into the
she pushed
game,
that.
bro. As far as what to
Uh,
do, so shout out to Desiree, dog, for
Right,
real.
and that keep going because she did that to you, and people gonna come to you and ask you because I'm about to ask you because I
Man,
want to do a podcast talking to
bro,
educators, like you know what I'm saying, like to the
I don't gatekeep at all, bro. That's
I
something
already
else.
know.
You already know. So,
No, I already know, bro. So whenever I'm ready, because it's something that I want to do. Like just like as just speaking to principals, teachers, superintendents, just in that lane. Like
mhm,
let them get they, you know what I'm saying? Like their heart out to the people. Cause a lot of times these principals and stuff, they get bad reps over one situation. Just
mhm,
the one situation didn't go with how a parent felt. So now they put it on Facebook and blast it, and it be, and then I meet that principal and I be like, man, that principal's solid. Like that
mhm,
principal really care
yeah,
about these kids. That principal coming out their own pocket. to make sure that these kids getting certain things. And I'm like, man, well, why everybody talking bad about it online and this principle? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to be that person to shine a light on the people that really care about the kids. You know what I'm saying?
And we need that. We need that. We need that avenue for the teachers to have a voice, and the principals and the administration and stuff like that. And like I said, bro, I don't gatekeep. People hit me all the time about podcasting, and like I said, this is something I love to do. It's something I talk about. And like I said, people ask a question. I'm not one of them people saying, "Ah, man, you got to do your own research." You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know,
You got to get out the mud like me.
yeah, yeah. Yo, I wish I had somebody I could, you know what I'm saying, ask those questions to, but I didn't. And the progress that I made, man, I'm not feeling like I said. If somebody want to start or whatever, like just hit me up. But just don't
Right.
waste my time. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
be serious about it when you do hit me up. Anybody. And
That's
just
a
be
fact,
serious
bro.
about it and stuff like that. But how many books you got though?
So right now, so my first book was The ABCs of Faith,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a Christian devotional. I take every letter in the alphabet, I give it a word of scripture, and then something motivational with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I made a coloring book titled The ABCs of Faith for kids. But then after that, it's like God was working on me like to get more personal,
Mm-hmm.
like, make a book that's talking about, my testimony. So
Yep.
I wrote a book titled Good Ground. And in Good Ground, I talk about my PPT formula, the 3 steps I had to take to transform my life, change people, places, and thinking, because, I battled with a drug, an alcohol addiction for 15 years. And whenever I talk about my drug addiction, I was doing every drug. Like when people say, what you was doing? I say, well, it'd probably be a shorter list if I tell you what I wasn't doing.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Like I could say I done everything like except crack. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, it was on the menu. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And we was partying. So it's like,
And
okay,
if you're from the hood, you already know what, because it
yeah,
was
you should know what the menu. If they need me to break it down, we could go from the alcohol, the lean, the Xanax,
happening.
the Norcos, the Lorsets, the embalming fluid, the
Mhm,
cocaine. You know what I'm saying? We was on it. We were going crazy on it, and
mhm,
it's just only by the grace of God that I'm still alive. Because I had friends that done less drugs than me, and they overdosed
mhm,
and they died. They gone. And they done less drugs than me that night. Cause I was the party animal. I was gonna take 10 bar pills, sip by the
mhm,
Adaline, and we gonna go crazy. And so I know that it's a purpose for my life because you know what I'm saying, people are still here. So after I wrote that book, Good Ground, it's like, I just, just God just be dealing with me. And he was like, what about the kids?
mhm,
So I wrote a children's book titled Grow Big on Good Ground. And that I'm teaching the kids people, places, and thinking, but way that a child could learn from it.
yeah,
So with that book, right now, I'm still doing my reading book tour. I'm going to all the elementary schools, So hey, if there's some principals or teachers out there for this next school year that want to get me to come read to their kids, I'm pulling up, I'm reading. I threw an event with Chick-fil-A where
yep.
Chick-fil-A brought out the cows and the face paint, and they allowed me to read my book to the kids. And we're even planning on doing another event this summer so I could, do it again and try to catch the kids that might have missed it. And that's Chick-fil-A in Groves, Texas.
Okay, okay. Chick-fil-A and
Yeah.
Groves,
So,
man.
so, so
Um,
that's it, man. So that about 3 books, and we're gonna come with
little,
number 4.
little slight 3 books, man. You know what I'm
Yeah, a
saying?
little light work.
Little light work, but man, you know what I'm saying. I had to hit you up, man, to bring you on here, and I'm gonna hit you
Yeah.
up again. You know what I'm saying? Constantly, because
Any hey, anytime. I already told you on the VIP list, my brother. We
nah,
brothers, you know what I mean? We family. So it's
yeah,
like I told you, like, man, call me, you know what I mean? Like if you having a hard day, man, give me a call, bro. My line always open. If I don't answer, I'm calling back. That's just what it is. So, anytime I could be on your platform, the best podcast in the world.
man,
You
talk
know
to
what I'm
him, bro. For
saying?
sure,
Like
real
I,
talk,
I'm
man. We
I'm pulling
grinding.
up because it's an honor, man. All the amazing guests you have and the people, but really be having me like the people that be tapping in with you. That's in the comment section. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? How they rock with you, how they, you know what I'm saying? They share your stuff and how they just support you, bro. That's big, man. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So, man, it's an honor, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna hit you later on today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tap in.
And we go rock
Tap
out.
in, man. Cause look, I need to get that podcast going, man, so we can get
Let
them
me
teachers and
let me know, bro.
superintendents and you know what I'm saying, like sharing their side of the, and we're gonna turn it up, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna hit you later on today. We could top it
All
up.
right, brother. Take it easy, my man.
That's a bet. All right, so look, that was my boy David Martin, man. You know what I'm saying? Real inspirational brother right there, man. I love what he doing, bro. Like he is consistently talking to kids. He's consistently positive and just like just bringing more to his environment, to his, you know what I'm saying, to his tribe, his people out there. Shout out to PA. But that's a dope brother, man. I am blessed to know that brother. Also, man, shout out to Stacy Lewis, man. If y'all haven't seen the podcast episode with me and Stacy Lewis, Stacy, that is a dope show. I think I'm gonna play that again this Sunday for people that don't know. That is a dope show. He said some great things out there. Shout out to Stacy Lewis too, man. That's a dope brother too, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man, that's watching or whatever. Cornbread, I see you in the chat. Jasmine G, I see you. Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like Mr. Turner, yes, sir. Yeah, man, that brother got a dope spirit, bro, for real though. And like I said, he been on the show before. Go to YouTube, go to my YouTube page. I don't know what episode that is, but he is on there. He's on the show too, man. That's a great conversation. But anyway, man, we finna keep going, man. I got Miss Butta. Miss Butta then tapped in. I think she a little early, 9:28. So I'm gonna let her wait a couple minutes. That tea is fire right now. I'm gonna let her wait a few minutes because I told her particular time. But you always want to be early though. Always want to be early. Whatever you do, man. Interviews, job wise, appointments, whatever, you want to be early, dog. That's it's just a good representative for representation for yourself. So, like I said, man, shout out to Bobby Petrie yesterday for the show. Amazing show. Bobby Petrie, man, like I said, the comments, the way they was bigging her up, man. It was like, man, what you doing down there in the what is Miss Butter doing? Now she on the Miss Butter, you do Miss Butter did she on two different things and stuff like that. I don't know what Miss Butter doing. Hold on, let me bring on Miss Butter. What you doing in the green room? You
Hey
on
man.
two, three different screens over there. I'm like, what's she doing?
Oh my Lord. Look, I don't know how to do this, man.
I say, hold
I
on, let me
couldn't
go
hear
ahead and
nothing.
bring her in because she gonna think like, yeah, she gonna think I'm kicking her out off the thing and stuff. Let me bring her on early right quick and stuff like that.
Oh
How
Lord.
you doing this morning, Miss Butter?
I'm doing all right, like you, sipping this tea, trying to get these vocals ready for later on.
Man, you stay performing.
Yeah, gotta get it in, Gotta
You
gotta let that voice be heard.
Yeah, for sure. What you doing today? What you performing at?
So today I'm back home in New Iberia, Louisiana, but
Mhm,
I'm performing tonight at Extreme Shots, and it's gonna be in representation of DJ Slice. He's a DJ out here. He be
mhm.
going hard. So I'm performing at his birthday party, and then I'm also gonna be performing in the what's her name? Look, I wrote it down. Oh yeah, I do my due diligence, baby.
Due diligence.
Yeah,
Butter
it's gonna be
baby.
it's Miss Butter, y'all. What's up?
Somebody said butter.
Oh,
That's your
that's
girl
teacher.
Keisha.
Hey, Keisha. Yeah, so they got this event going on right now with Cheryl Underwood and Lafayette,
Oh, I heard
and
about
it's
that.
called the Great American Talent Show. Baby, you already know.
Mhm.
I
I
do not
seen
be
that. Was
playing.
you the one who you were the one that posted that?
No, it was Eric T.
Oh, Eric T posted that. Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Is
Yeah,
she just doing it out there, or is she doing it all around, or is it like a little?
no, she actually doing it. She gonna do it in Lake Charles tomorrow as well as Monday. But she doing it. She stopping. Her first stop is here, and it's gonna be today from 6 to 9 p.m. So
Okay.
I'm in that thing like
So,
swimwear.
so let's start off right. Why don't you tell the people who you are?
Hey y'all, good morning. First of all, I'm Miss Butter Baby. I'm a multi-genre recording artist. I'm also an activist, and I like to do a lot in the community with the youth and stuff like that, as well as an entrepreneur.
For sure, Miss Butter doing a thing. I know we talked about an intro.
Yeah.
And you know what? But I didn't have the morning show at the particular time. And I
Oh,
just played the intro to the morning show. I said, man, that'd be kind of dope if I had Miss Butter like a morning show
mhm,
intro.
there it
I gotta change
is.
that intro out. I need a vibey intro for the
Man, I'm
morning
trying to.
show.
You already know. All you gotta do, just come through. We gotta set it up.
Yeah. So a thing that you told me about is you wasn't performing. You wasn't really kind of into it like a couple years ago, and then
No.
something, and then you just kind of what made you get back into the motion?
If I'm being honest with you, I never really actually performed. The only performance I ever really did was once it was in Job Corps, and then I
Hmm.
did another performance in church. I was doing gospel rap in
That was
church.
the only two performances you
That's
did.
the only two performances. And I was a kid, mind you. Job Corps was 16, and in church, I think I was about 13 years old.
Okay.
So what made me get back into it now is because I seen the cipher going around Beaumont.
Hmm.
And I'm like, man, I could promote my business this way. I'd already made a jingle for it, and a lot of people was tapping in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, because I love music. I've been an artist. I just stopped because life get the life and the momhood and everything else. So you got to
Mhm.
put certain stuff to the side. And after that cipher, that was a wrap. They just was hitting me up left and right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Oh, it
was
was the cipher at Pearl 9.
yes, yes, but
What you
with the
jumped back?
rapper.
You jumped back in the game off of that. That would have been made you nervous.
Yes, man, I'm telling you. And I didn't even have a catalog when it happened. So I literally had to get music. Like I was in the studio constantly. Big shout out to Janae Monique because she
Janae
was there
Monique,
every
yes.
second, making sure
Mhm.
she my executive producer. She do my photos, my doggone flyers, everything. Man, even
Did
my
she
little
do the
videos.
video? Your
Yeah,
video you just did? Yeah, Janae doing
definitely.
everything, boy.
She
She a
really is.
blessing for sure.
That's my dog. I told her, I
Yeah.
say, Nate, if I make it, you coming with me. And
You
that's
gotta
how I
have
rock.
you gotta have Janae with you, man. You gotta have
Oh
people like
yeah.
that for sure. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
That see you at the beginning, see your talents at the beginning before you
Yes.
blow up, and then everybody kind of trying to jump on the wave.
For real,
So
because for me, it's not always about who has the best this, who has the best that. It's about investing in other people because somebody saw me and didn't think I was nothing.
mhm.
It took for me to believe in me. So I want to give that back to anybody that I meet. And that's what I be doing. I be linking with people because I want them to know. If nobody believe in you, Shan, come y'all this way here, baby. I believe in you. We could believe in each other
Oh,
together.
the Louisiana. Yo, you said shy. You was like, thank you, shy. I went
Yeah.
on a text. I was just like, that's so boy, that's some Louisiana thing right there. She's like, thank you, Shy. I said, I'm gonna
Oh
have to
Lord.
start using that, man. I was like, that sound kind of tight. I mean, we right there by
Oh,
Louisiana, so
not
shit, man.
tight. You stay
Yeah.
tight.
So
You know we in the third era.
I know for sure. So man, you've been doing movies too, huh?
No, but I'm about to be though. I'm about to be in the Marv D, the what is called the 90 I-10.
Oh
I
yeah,
ten, look at
yeah,
me 90. Yeah, I'm gonna be they're gonna put me something in that as well as I'm doing a screenplay with Sylvie, Sylvie the poet. She got
yeah.
something coming up.
She got a screenplay. She do got that play that I didn't know that was hers. Sylvie the
Yeah,
poet,
I went
man.
do this, I went do a read in it, Shan.
Oh, you had to do a reading? Oh, she ain't playing if you had to do a reading, Shy.
It's not 16.
Shy? Shy? I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna steal that. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that, boy. If I ever blow up, you
Take
gonna be
it,
like, man,
Shan.
he
We could
stole that from
share.
us. He stole that from us from right here in New Iberia. They don't say that in Beaumont. They say Maine and tight.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Man, so when you go put out an album, uh-huh.
Dang, boy, you hit me with the guns, huh? I'm
Man,
not
because
mad
you
at it.
performing all over the place,
If I'm
every
being
event.
honest. I want to put out an album, but what's crazy is that God is so good. Number one, shouts out to Yahweh. Um, I'll be wanting to put out an album, yeah, to take the time to do that, but they keep hitting me left and right with the performances, and I'm multi-genre. So if you hit me up, I'm the type of person I'm gonna do my due diligence, and I'm gonna make sure that the event that I'm going to, I got something for that. So
Mhm.
every song that you done seen me perform, it probably was formulated a few days before that performance specifically. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because that's how I feel. I feel like I got to give you specifically what I know that that event holds. So with
Yeah.
that being said, it'd be hard to just sit down. I'm in the process of it, but it's hard to just kind of sit down and go over an album. But I'm working on an EP, and I got a lot
Okay.
of features lined up.
Oh, for real. Okay. All
Yes.
right. Because I know when you everywhere performing and people like, man, well, let me check and see if she got an album out or something like that, so I can. Because you ever and you be look. You be performing like you be dancing, you be grooving.
Yeah, man. Look, I be performing like the rent do, man. Look, let me tell you, I be feeling it though because I'm doing it for me. Because
Mhm.
I know there's a lot of people that's not confident, and sometimes you have to use yourself as the pillar to help everybody else know, hey, it's okay, girl. Flaunt that gut and don't be shame about it. You
Mhm.
got to start loving you because not everybody in a position where they can change the things that they don't like. So you got to have somebody who's comfortable, somebody who's showing people, hey, I'm just like you. And that's really what I represent. That's why I come out the way I do. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
for
go
sure.
hard for the regular people.
Yeah. How can somebody book you though?
My booking information is it's all over the net. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, Facebook, but you can also reach me through my email. That's at Miss Butterbaby, MZZBUTTA at gmail.com. Not only that, I do have music though. I have music. I have a lot of singles out and I also have EPs, and y'all can find that literally on all the streaming sites. I have a YouTube channel,
Apple Music and all that.
Apple Music, YouTube,
Mhm.
Tidal, everywhere. So there's music. All the music you hear me perform is already up, available for streaming. Go ahead and run it up.
Run them streams up real quick. Y'all ain't doing nothing this Saturday morning. Who inspired you though? Where do you get your
um,
inspiration from?
a lot of it really comes from my brother. Step of the Rebel, shout out once more. He
Step of
was
the
one of
Rebel.
yeah, he hard. He's more like a lyricist. And growing up in like a tough background and being surrounded by like a lot of spirituality, like
Mhm.
we didn't even really know what music was outside of like gospel music. So when we first heard it, he took it under his wing. He went to college for it. He tried to become everything, a beat maker, a freaking executive, just so we could all do it. So he's one of my biggest inspiration when it comes to this music. You know what I'm saying? Outside of just my uncle.
Okay.
He passed away, but my uncle always told me never give up on my dream because people didn't like the look.
Mhm.
People always want to change the look, especially with females. I said, oh no,
Mhm.
Miss Shan. I'm gonna be me, Miss Shan. And if you don't like it, that's okay. But I'm doing what I want on my accord, Miss Shan.
Yeah.
And God gonna work in my favor. If it don't work, that's fine. Life gonna keep pushing, something else gonna come. But
Mhm.
overall, I'm doing what I want and I'm happy. And
That's
that's what
what's up.
matters.
Cause I be seeing you everywhere. I seen you at the vision board party.
Yeah.
Man, I
You're
was
gonna be
mad,
seeing
man.
more.
I'm mad. You came in there late and you won an award. I mean, you won a gift. I
Yeah,
was
we ain't
trying to
gonna
win
tell.
that. You, as soon as you walked in, you won a gift. I say, whoa.
Man,
I
I'm
say,
telling you, man.
God dang, man. I say, born winner.
Look at that, man. And to be honest with you, man, I don't never win nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, no matter what I've done, I've never won nothing. So I said, man, this is my winning season. And I take little simple stuff like that and I apply that in regular life because, man, I was so happy to win that little gift. I take
Yeah, for sure.
everything.
Yeah, for
Give me
sure.
all of my little chos, you know?
Somebody said you was at the Silver City block party performing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it went down. I went out there as a Silver Street or Silver City. I don't know. Man, I don't know much
Silver
about
City.
Beaumont.
Silver City. That was out here?
Yeah, that was in
Oh, yeah,
Beaumont.
I know where that's at. Yeah.
It was
Cause
in
they
the it was the same day of the what event that was I just did with the kids, the celebration of education. It was on the same day.
was that like the art museum or something they had over there? I don't know. They had something at the art
No,
museum. I don't know if that was it though.
no, the one that I just did with the celebration of education, that was with the demand a better life, as well as I forgot the lady name, and I'm so
Oh yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
y'all.
yeah. That's the homie.
Yeah.
Demand a better
So it
life.
was that
Yeah.
same day, and they did it at the Silver City Block Party was that same day. When I tell you it was turned up, man, it was that old school vibe where I was able to swing out all on the road, baby. Just being able
Yeah.
to, it felt good, and I
Uh,
did.
man, and that's the thing I like about you because you are an artist that is constantly performing, constantly in different cities doing the thing. You is not stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You might be in Houston one day, you might be in Lafayette the next day, you might be in New Orleans the other day. And that's
I'm
what I
trying
respect
to.
about you because you let your passion speak.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And I
sir.
respect people who have a passion for what they do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? We need to man, we need to work on that. I need a morning show because I was like, don't laugh at me. But I told my wife because I was finna do the show. I was like, hope in the morning. And she started laughing. She's like, what's that, your little jingle? I say, nah. But I was like, you know what? I got Miss Butter coming on. I might have to ask her to see if she wanna, you know what I'm saying? Help
Oh
me out with
yeah.
it.
You man, in there. Would I? Will
Yeah,
I?
I know you busy though.
Well, guess what? You make time for things, baby. Because look, let
You
me tell you
do,
something. I'm gonna make the time regardless. You know what I'm saying? And God gonna
man.
make sure that it works in my favor if it's meant to be.
Real
That
talk,
part.
man. What you do? So what you finna get? What you finna get ready to do?
Oh, well, today I got outside from the show that I'm doing tonight at the DJ Slice's birthday party. I'm doing the what it is. And everybody else need to tap into who anybody that got any type of talent. It's the Cheryl Underwood's Great American Talent Search. It's at Clifton Sherney Hall, 220 Willow Street. That's in Lafayette, Louisiana. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. There's a $5,000 award to anybody who has like whoever wins the talent. They're gonna pick 10 people online, 10 people in each performance. One gonna be today, and then the other two performances are also going to be tomorrow and then Monday. And after they pick who they decide, you could get a career opportunity and $5,000. Baby, look, I
Mm,
ain't even tripping if I don't win. I just want to be a part of that platform. So I will be
mm,
there,
for
standing
sure.
front row and center. You heard me? And
See,
will.
that's what I'm talking about as far and I told Bobby Petrie this last night when she was on the show. When you look on her page, it's nothing but what she do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no meme. Now
Yeah.
she might post something, every now and then about something else, but it's no memes. It's nothing. It's strictly when you go on her page. It's strictly what she do. That's makeup, and that's everything that pertains to that. And
Yes.
like I said, with what you do, you know what I'm saying, as far as music wise, you live it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's why I have to have that's why I like having people. I like having people on the show that live what they do. It's not no hobby to them. It's just
Yeah.
it's something that's beyond a hobby. And
For real though.
I think that make the best conversations and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I appreciate you tapping in, and then you gonna have to tap in some more, man. We gonna have to have you
Yeah,
on some
man.
more
Yeah, for
before you
real.
blow up, man. Before you get big and be like, oh, I remember that little show. Yeah, I remember that little podcast. Chair,
There you go.
that little podcast. Chair. That's
Yeah,
how I
man.
say it.
But if you don't mind, before I go, I just want everybody in Southeast Texas to, man, y'all make sure y'all turn up, man, for the 4-9 Media Mixer. Now, I'm not performing in that,
Oh,
but I
next
am a
week.
sponsor. Yeah, that's next week. That's on the 23rd. I'm not performing in that, but I am a sponsor, as well as there's gonna be so many heavy hitters in the building. That's for anybody who's interested in media or just
Hmm.
trying to,
I'm gonna be in the
navigate through
building.
that.
I'm sliding in there too.
Oh, he gonna slide through.
Yes, man.
Now before that one, Eric T also mentioned he's gonna be at this other event. This one is big. Seriously, this is for the culture. It's for the Elevate the Youth Foundation, and that's going to be on the same day,
Oh,
but
it
it'll
is. It's
be,
earlier.
yeah, it's from 3 to 7. Now I get to be a guest judge in that, and I'm also gonna perform for the kiddos.
Oh, see, look at
So
you again performing. Dang, you're addicted to performing now. You can't. You
man,
got.
look, I gotta do it. Believe it or not, I'm living my dream. Most people do it for fame. I literally, all I ever wanted to do was be able to perform. I love dancing and I just love
Mm,
letting people see that passion. So the fact that I'm actually able to do this early on, I'm
yeah,
happy.
that's
Yeah.
good, man. I'm like, man, I'm proud of you, bro. You grinding, and that's how you supposed to be, man. That's how y'all
Yes,
supposed
sir.
to be out there grinding and stuff. That's why I gotta have people. That's why I gotta constantly see people like you grinding because that inspires me to be like, okay, I gotta keep pushing. I gotta go hard. I gotta do this. I gotta do that, but in a good way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, man,
Hmm.
I thank you, man. I know you out there getting ready. You know what I'm saying? You got a busy day ahead, man. I just thank you for tapping in this morning.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for real, man. For real,
Okay,
for
we
real.
go lock it. Don't forget about the
Man,
woman.
I'm not. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna send you a message after this over.
Okay.
Y'all see the merch.
Okay. All right. That's a bet. That's a bet. But a baby in the building for sure.
All right, everybody. Have a good one.
All right. So, man, that was my two guests. That was Miss Butter. You know what I'm saying? And that was my boy David Martin, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both of them because they are consistently grinding for their purpose. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate them for tapping in this morning on the show. You know what I'm saying? On this Saturday morning. Let's get down to some stuff, man. Let's see. Also, it's crazy, dog. I sprung my middle finger, man. I tried to it was a wasp on the wall outside. And I took my slide off and I was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't moving, so I knew I was finna just annihilate this wasp. So I hit the wall so hard, I think I sprung my middle finger, dog. So I don't know. I don't know. Is the reason why I can't throw up the middle finger. I don't usually throw up the middle finger, but dang, the middle finger is just throbbing after killing that wasp. But oh well, we gonna keep rocking out, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? As far as news going out here in Southeast Texas, you know what I'm saying, the new superintendent um had a meet and greet. And you know what I'm saying, I guess to let the people get a vibe of what she got going on. She's making a lot of changes out there. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people do like it. And you know what I'm saying, a lot of people was like kind of surprised about how much money she was making. Hey man, get your money. I'm not here to count nobody pockets and stuff like that. But being a superintendent, you know what I'm saying, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And I would say if people are complaining about the money, then why don't you become a superintendent? All right, if you care that much about the kids and stuff, become a superintendent, work your way up, and then one day you can get paid $300,000-$400,000, you know, and along with trying to, you know, provide the best for your district. So, you know, BISD, you know, has been going through a lot of issues and stuff. So, you know, if she can fix the problem, then I ain't tripping out for no pay. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, superintendents, they normally get paid that much. I think the superintendent in Mount Bellevue is getting paid like 500,000. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, like I'm trying to get on the show too. So if y'all know who the superintendent is, I hit her up on LinkedIn, send her a little email, you know what I'm saying? Hit the inbox, did my due diligence or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. She responds, she responds. But oh, you need that butter shirt? I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her that you need that Miss Butter Baby shirt. Good morning, Chantel. Shout out. Man, I killed the hell out of that wasp. I ain't gonna lie, but it took my finger out in a part of doing it and stuff. So, but yeah, man, like the superintendent, I wish the best for her, you know what I'm saying, as far as the school district goes, you know what I'm saying? It's about time that the school district gets a good rap and you know what I'm saying, instead of being all in the media and stuff happening. And so I think it's time for a change. So hopefully she can do that. Hopefully she can turn out the district around and make it a district where people will want to go to instead of sending your kids out to Hampshire for Ned and Horton Jefferson and all those other schools and stuff. So I'm gonna wish the best for her because I have nephews and cousins and stuff that goes to the district. So of course I want the best for her and stuff. So that is what's up. Also moving along, you know, the NFL football schedule had came out. And so, in honor of my Dallas Cowboys, I was decked out in Dallas Cowboys uniform yesterday for my podcast. But the tickets have went available to the public, and man, those tickets are high. Those tickets are high. You know, in the comments you were seeing how people was just saying how crazy it is. I think nosebleeds is like you gonna pay like a good $400-$500 for some nosebleeds for the Dallas versus Houston game, which is gonna be so hype. I think it's taking place either October the 4th or October the 6th. So Dallas and Houston fans, what I'm gonna do, because there's a lot of people in this area, or if you're not even in this area, because there's people that's not even in this area. If you're from Houston to whatever, if you're thinking about going to this game, then I'm gonna do something to where we all can come together and sit in one location and just rock out during the game. Texan fans, Dallas fans, we gonna try to sit in the same location so that we can make this rivalry like, you know, I gotta look my ops in the eye when we beating them, you know? Texan fans, I gotta look you in the eye when y'all losing and y'all just don't have no hope and y'all want to leave early, but you can't. So I'm gonna try to do something June the 1st. I'm not gonna really make a group chat or whatever for that because I don't think I ain't trying to get all into that for some group chat. I'm not trying to do the group chat thing and then when it comes down to it, maybe 4 or 5 people go. I'm not doing all that because people are gonna say, "Yeah, I'm going," and then when the time comes, they're gonna make an excuse. I already know. I've been through all that before. But I'm gonna do something to where to plan it out where we all, you know what I'm saying, can sit in the same area, same parking lot or whatever. We can parking lot pimp and vibe and do all that kind of stuff for the game. So shout out to all my Dallas fans for sure and whatever to the Texan fans out there. But yeah, moving along, man. Um, what is a bidet? A bidet, a bidet, a bidet? I bought a bidet or whatever. I don't know how the hell you say that. I bought a bidet toilet. Man, Let me tell you this, bro. Let me tell you this, man. Hey, babe. I don't know if I said it right. It's a bidet. I think it's called a bidet. But let me tell you this, bro. I don't know how I could explain that the bidet, but I used it for the first time. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know if that's something I can get used to be honest with you. It was weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody in the comments saying how they love it. A bidet. Okay, bidet. Thank you. But I don't know, man. I don't know if that's something I can just. I'm still like, I'm still like in shock from it. Like, I don't know. It's like something you got to get used to. I don't know if I can get used to that, but I do have it. And duh, we know it's a French toilet, bro. And I don't know, man. Like, it is kind of cool though. But shout out to bidets out there. Everybody who has a bidet. You know what I'm saying? The experience was it was okay, but I don't know if it's something I can. Dog, it's crazy, man. I don't know. I might buy like you know what I'm saying. I might buy my parents one. They're getting old, so you know they might need one. So it is what it is. Moving along. I went through Lumberton yesterday on the way to Black Gold's Restaurant Barbecue, which is the barbecue is off the chain. It's out there in Buna. But also Lumberton passed a no noise violation or something. You can't have your music that loud to where people over 30 that are 30 feet away can't hear it. So if you're riding through Lumberton, all my Beaumont people, if you're riding through Lumberton, man, keep that music low. You know, we always like to when we go through Lumberton, we always got to keep our eye on her. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep our head on a swivel when you're riding through Lumberton. My people, you know. You know, you know. But also keep that music down because now they passed like a no noise ordinance where you can't have your music up loud. And I asked one of my friends that lives out there, I say, bro, do y'all have issues like that in Lumberton? He's like, nah. So it made me think maybe they're doing it for the outsiders. I could be wrong. But yeah, maybe they're doing it for the outsiders, bro. So hey, if you're not from Lumberton and you're riding through that town, and just keep your music low till you get up out of there, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? I guess they trying to get some I think the tickets is like $500. So don't get caught slipping. Remember, I told you. All right. So, also next week, this coming Friday, I have Beaumont Police Officer Van Chancellor. He coming on next Friday. We go chop it up. We go talk about why he became a police officer. How does he feel about you know what I'm saying Beaumont crime and all that? What is he trying to do? What is Beaumont Police trying to do to kind of prevent the crime? We go talk about the live crime watch center. We go talk about a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing this dude. He active in the community. He's at the parks when they have events at the parks. He's the main one out there doing this thing, and he seemed like he got a dope personality, man. So we gonna have him on the Kickback Friday, and we gonna talk about all these things. So y'all tap in next Friday. Officer Van Chancellor from the Beaumont Police Department will be in the building, and we're gonna have a dope conversation like we always do, man. You know, so I'm saying it is what it is, but I just want to say, you know, say my prayers go to my friend who lost her son. She's going to school. She done got a couple of degrees, and she's out there doing her thing. And you know, it was sad that that happened to her. And man, sometimes your kids just man, you know, like sometimes your kids, you know, they get influenced or they just go down the wrong route, and it's really kind of nothing you could do to prevent that. So I just want to say prayers to her because she's a good person. She's doing good things out there, and I wish the best for her because it's hard, man. You do not want to lose your kid or have to bury your kid. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be the opposite. You're supposed to grow old and they bury you. It don't supposed to be the opposite. So prayers to her, man. And man, prayers to all the teens out there, bro. That's you know what I'm saying, that just going through some things, man. I just hope they can get out of it. So but anyway, man, today, we have I think it's Family Arts Day at the Art Museum from 10 to 2. So that's coming up. If y'all don't have nothing to do with your kids, bring your kids somewhere. That's early. So you could bring your kids, have them do something, and then 2 o'clock, you could bring them back home, fix them something to eat, and then you can go do what you have to do later on. You take care of business early, later on, you can do what you got to do. That's the Family Arts Day at the Art Museum from 10 to 2. Also, they have a Mother's Day paint and twist. They got the Mother's Day thing, the late Mother's Day thing. That's at 10:30 a.m. If y'all want to go attend that at Paint and Twist. And also, I think they got the Books and Bikes. They got a Books and Bikes event at McFadden's Ward Center or whatever it's called. McFadden Ward House. That's actually going on right now. That's at 9 a.m. I don't know how long that's going to last, but at 9 a.m., go out there, Books and Bikes. That's 3 events right there for you. If y'all into wrestling, also, I think they got the Hurricane Pro Wrestling. That is at the Holiday Inn Plaza Center. That's at 7 p.m. Those wrestling, those like those small wrestling events or whatever, man, those things be fun. I went there one time, bro. Them boys be going hard. I think I might go. I think I might slide in there to do watch the little wrestling. I be doing all kind of stuff though, so I might go slide in, watch them wrestling. Holiday Hurricane Pro Wrestling at 7 p.m. So yeah, man, we finna get out of here, man. Like I said, next week we got Officer Van Chancellor from the BPD tapping in. But like I said, man, if you missed the show last night, you can watch it on YouTube. It's pinned up on my Facebook page, and you can listen to it at all those apps I said: Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, such and such. You can listen to all that. I'm gonna have to pin it. I'm gonna have to post a link so y'all can do that or whatever. So anyway, like I said, and yeah, I was at Black Gold yesterday too. I went at 12 o'clock. Black Gold yesterday. That is a dope restaurant, dog. The ribs was falling off the ribs. Bro, that's the softest ribs I ever had. I'm not gonna lie. It's the softest ribs, man. They fix it right in front of you. The size was crazy too. So yeah. I really wish you could. Bro, I'm gonna be in. I already told you, bro. Vacation, bro. Be at Disney World. That's my birthday too. July 18th. Be at Disney World. I'm gonna be with the gang. I'm gonna be with the gang. Goofy, Minnie, Mickey. Goofy, Minnie, Mickey. Is Daffy? No, that Daffy is with Bugs Bunny. I'm gonna be with all them. I'm gonna be with the gang. But man, we wishing success to your event, bro. Especially on my birthday. Wish nothing but success to your event. I hope it rock out. I hope nobody flakes on you. I hope nobody caps on you. I hope it takes off to where you do a part 2 and all that, and a part 3, and then you go to Houston and then Dallas and then all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We wishing nothing but success. But yeah, anybody that has an event out there. Who? I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know who. I don't know who that for the new law out there in Lumberton. Before I get out here, like I said, I don't know who that was targeted for. I don't know if they playing loud music like that out there in Lumberton or not. I don't be out there that much to know. But I don't know. So it is what it is. But man, y'all have a great weekend out there, bro. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Keep working on your brand. Keep working on your dreams out there. Do not let the negative opinions of people affect what you got going on. And we go keep rising to the top, bro. Like I say, the bottom compete, the top networking. All right. So what are you doing? Are you competing or are you networking? All right. We out of here, man. See y'all next Friday. Until then, man, be blessed.